So, just a quick update. Earlier, me and my wife went to the activity center here at the hotel, and we were talking to a girl that works at the activity center, and she says that something that I already reported on about waiting on my DoorDash food about Salt Lake City, the lakes and reservoirs drying up out here on this side of the country to dangerous levels, to biohazard, toxic levels because the water is so low. And if that happens, then they have to shut down the electrical grid, which you have some dark times because now you're already running out of water out here. You have Arizona, I mean not Arizona, but Portland, Oregon currently getting ready to have the hottest heat spell that they've ever had. And so again, the lakes are drying up. And you talked about in the Old Testament that famine would begin in the 4th month and the 9th day. So we're past the 4th month, but just because it's beginning, that doesn't mean that, as you saw, I believe it was in Exodus, it talks about the 7 years of plenty and then the 7 years of drought. How the crop was taken in and was stored during the plenteous 7 years, and then you had the 7 years of famine that came. So we got 7 years of famine coming up. You know, you got all kind of biblical things going on that make sense right now where we are today. When you look at the outside world, that's why it's critical to read that Old Testament, because it gives us clues of what's really going on. Because what we see going on is just that, Bible prophecy coming to life. And as I said before, it doesn't really matter when it happens. We know that we're in the season. So being in the season is just simply being ready, okay? Whether nothing happens on August 11th or not, we know that we're at the Red Sea. Drought is extreme right now. We got wildfires burning out of control. Some people say, well, those are satellite weapons from space beaming down lasers, causing it. Whether it's being caused by man or God is causing it, it's still a prophetic time. Peace in the table where we are. And being just out here in Lost Wages, when you see how the lifestyle is out here, paganism, the alphabet people running around crazy with the RuPaul garbage going on. You can't tell if it's a man or a female. I mean, what we call that, the spirit of falling away has been going on, and we are at a critical time. We got new scariants, apostasia, thank you Holy Spirit, new scariants out here. And now you're going back and forth to put the diaper on when you're inside or outside, okay? So where we at is basically takeoff time. I just find it funny that we're gonna be getting back on a plane tomorrow night during those critical times that I studied. And like I said, whether we get taken in the air or we touch down to Detroit, it's gonna be still this much time left, because we just can't be going through all of this come this fall and winter. Because again, you see Israel and things that they're going through, that they're being forced to live a certain way, and it's easing its way around the world. It's already been like that so far. So it's just a matter of time. That's all I got to say. But we're going back out on the strip tonight, get some more video of the paganistic city. And you know, I wore my hat last night. People look at me like I'm funny. Something wrong? Ain't nothing wrong. You know, you talk to me, I let you know what's going on, but I'm not going to force it. But yeah. But so I'm gonna represent any and everywhere we go. You know, if you, hey, let somebody walk up on me and be like, what's that hat mean? We're gonna get into a conversation. So, but with that, folks, just want to give you a quick update where we are. The waters are drying up. The waters are drying up. And we are at the Red Sea. The harvest has to come in before we get into this winter. And as I said before, for a long time, I thought we were the wheat and barley, but then Holy Spirit led me to that study and showed how the wheat and barley symbolizes or identifies with Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, because they were the most important. In that study I've done so many studies on it, Then when you think about us being the fruit, the fig tree, meaning that's a fruit, that we would see certain things come to pass before the destruction of that generation. We are in that generation right now. That 80-year gap is here. I know people like to say, well, it's 2022. Well, that can't be, because that would throw everything off. The new wine, okay? And I'm gonna keep repeating this. Pentecost, 120 priests were numbered. Then in Acts 2, Pentecost happened. We are in the 120th year of judgment. So you see my DoorDash popping up. So I'm gonna hurry up and end this video. Everything is lining up. That's all I gotta say. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Just keep prayed up, stay prayed up, and be ready. All right, deuces.